Amarjit, and I note every point that you're really mentioning, it certainly opens room to a larger debate and questions where we seek answers. But I want to narrow this down. Narrow this down to Mamata Banerjee's action. Narrow this down to simply asking if the Central Investigating Agency is conducting a raid. Can any individual, especially a chief minister, a top cop, can any individual, no matter how powerful or not, walk in and obstruct a raid like this? Is it in the legal ambit?
Well, exactly. That is the big question. Of course not. I mean, if you ask, these are the scenes at this rally. But if you ask me, of course not. It is not legal. She does flout the law. But as you just heard from Madan Mitra, veteran Trinamool Congress leader, a former minister, and I asked him, and I'm asking all the Trinamool Congress leaders that I've met in the past half an hour, I'm asking them again and again, aren't they afraid? Isn't the Trinamool Congress afraid that the case is pending before the Calcutta High Court, that the ED has leveled such serious allegations against the Chief Minister herself, not any other leader, and she will face the consequences. There will be certain legal consequences of her actions. It's not like she did not, she did not fathom the significance and the importance of what she was doing, or the gravity of what she was doing. She is an astute politician. She must have taken that into account. So there will be legal consequences. But the point here is politics plays out very differently, and perception is everything as far as politics is concerned. So even though she might be pulled up in the court for breaking or flouting the law, as far as the support on the ground is concerned, the people is concerned, if she can take the message to them that she was doing this to save her party. She is a one-woman, army who is trying to save her own political, party that is being unfairly targeted. If this is the message that she can take across to the people, then she senses that she has an opportunity. And this is exactly what Mamata Banerjee does, the best every time she's out on the streets.
But that is exactly the point, Indro, that cobbling so much support cannot turn a wrong into a right. Fact simply remains that Mamata Banerjee did go against the law. While she could have a certain narrative against the BJP, she could be fighting this battle against the BJP. But there has to be a certain manner in which that is done. And you have to remain on the right side of the law, especially you being the chief minister.
Well, no doubt about it. There's no two ways about, what you are saying. So, one, of course, is the moral judgment or the ethical judgment and the legal judgment. So, legal judgment is pending before the court. That will come when it has to come. You know how the legal system works in India. So, it's going to be a long, protruding legal battle. But will that, will there be a specific directive from the court? We don't know how long those legal battles will continue. Will it happen within the phase when the elections take place in Bengal? Then it might have a different consequence. So these are things that we don't know. These are things that are still unclear. But what is happening, of course, is that you see these Trinamool Congress workers. They are charged. They are very, very charged. And this is what Mamata Banerjee knows. So she might be taking a risk. It may be a legal risk, but she knows her legal risk may pay political dividends in the surcharged political atmosphere of West Bengal. And that's why, in a sense, Mamata Banerjee is doing what she has always done. And this is something that has worked for her, a tried and tested formula. And that's why she's once again out on the streets.
Talk about the political messaging. This is Mamata Banerjee's fight against the BJP. This is the TMC's fight against the BJP. But they are now out here to project that this is West Bengal's fight. How does this make Mamata Banerjee any different when she alleges the same against the BJP to say that they make the party's fight the nation's fight? How is she playing this game any different?
Well, look, the political reality and the real politic on the ground in West Bengal is very different from what you see in other states. You know, this is a unique state. It has its own unique culture, and there are
Indrajit,
political,
I apologize
you know,
for having to interrupt you
Mamata,
here and certainly wanting to get all the answers from you as these developments are moving at a very fast pace. For the moment, cutting across to our colleague Preeti, joining us from the newsroom.